Hello, everyone. Let's talk about homeopathy in menopause. Why? Because I advocate on the natural treatment. I strongly believe that it is a natural phase, and I would love to give all information to do with menopause management in natural ways. And homeopathy seems to be one of my interests. And here we have with us Geeta, who has got 30 years of experience, a renowned homeopathy practitioner. Let us hear more from her about what we have got in homeopathy and how she is the success stories from her practitioner, from her services, and lot more. Over to you, Geeta. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you, Shami. Thank you. I'm so happy to be the member of the menopause expert group now and to be a menopause champion. Thank you very much. So I've been practicing homeopathy for the last 30 years, and I have seen cases where women have had some issues with HRT, or they are finding it difficult to go with it. So we have been able to help such people using homeopathic medicines. We have had cases with severe hot flushes, sweats, night sweats, and fibromyalgia-like symptoms, migraines, and tinnitus, multi-joint pains, and patients who have been suffering from mood disorders, depression, anxiety-like symptoms, panic attacks, and also people who have developed fibro fog or mental fog, what we called. So
Yeah,
we
the
have
brain fog. The brain
yeah,
fog?
brain fog,
Oh,
yes,
that's most
yeah, yeah.
top symptoms. Yeah.
So I have had such women who have been able to be helped with homeopathic medicines. And in addition, we have basically we are running a program which is called a 3-in-1 fitness program with our Faith Homoeopathy Clinic. In that, we usually enroll all our menopause patients into that. And what we do is we will take a detailed history, say around 40 minutes, and we will ask all the questions related to their health. And based on that, we prescribe them homeopathic medicines. And we also ask them for a food diary, which we go through, and then we will be advising on what diet exactly needs to be taken, along with according to the hormones or the symptoms they are suffering from. And in addition, we have fitness trainers on our panel, and we have fitness groups, we have fitness communities where we usually encourage women to update their steps every day. So it's a supporting community kind of. And in the fitness group, we have our fitness trainers who will help you with strength training, with cardios, with low impact workouts, so that depending on your on what your health is at the moment, so
Yeah.
depending on workout will be planned.
Wow, it's
So
nice to know that you have a holistic approach because menopause management is not just one pillar, right? It is
exactly,
said that you have to address the fitness, the diet, and as a part of the treatment, it is the homeopathy treatment that you have been.
yeah,
That's nice. You have got
so
a
it's a
complete
complete program.
package.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my question is that how natural is it? I mean, why one should choose homeopathy? What is in it so that makes it stands out from other treatments? Like, is it natural? Is it because it is no side effects? I mean, can you talk something more on that?
So people would choose homeopathy because it is safer,
Hmm.
and the medicines have no side effects.
Hmm.
And the results are excellent. As far as I have seen in my practice, we have had excellent results.
Okay. For example, I have one scenarios like this, because in some of the menopausal symptoms, some of them are climatic, like that happens only in the menopause, some of them are what do you call that? Uh,
Perimenopause.
Chronic, that is coming from already before the menopause hits. They have the symptoms, and this is called aggravated in menopause. So do you treat those kind of the chronic conditions as well? Suppose you take up the depression as well. There are
Yeah,
chronic depressions and climatic depressions
yeah.
that comes only during menopause, but some which has already been carried out before menopause. I mean, do you treat chronic conditions as well? Yeah,
Yes, we do.
that is the option.
Homeopathy works excellently in chronic conditions. We have
Yeah.
had number of cases of fibromyalgia, CFS, or what is
Okay.
me as well. Again,
Okay.
we have the same approach. We have the homeopathic medicines, we have the nutrition and the fitness expert,
Mm.
and we also advise on supplements. Supplements is
Okay.
one of the important parts because there are so many diseases which arise only due to deficiency of supplements. So it is
Yeah.
important to
Mm.
to ex, examine the patient, to go
Yeah.
through clinical history, and
Yeah.
make sure
Mm.
to investigate what vitamins the person is deficient in and to
Mm.
supplement those. There are
Mm.
so many illnesses, but which get better just by giving supplements.
Yeah, I understand. As a part of the nutrition advice, supplements comes as a part of the nutrition
Yes,
advice as well. Because we can't get everything from food, and especially when we are living a very hustle bustle life, we can't just keep track of that, right? So it's always easy to pop in one supplement and be at peace of mind that okay, this part zinc is taken care, magnesium is taken care, just for a fun. Yeah, but that's really lovely that it's not just the medical treatment, you're addressing the diet part of it, and you're also addressing the fitness part of it, which is really like a good holistic thing. And I really encourage this kind of a program for my women, menopausal women. Can you share one of any success stories which was very complicated, but you were able to nail it up? And just a
yeah,
quick one if you can.
yeah. I just the previous case before this discussion we are
Hmm.
doing
Hmm.
was lovely. She's a lovely, beautiful lady, and she is 54 now. So she went into her menopause at around 50, and she started HRT. She was on HRT, but then a few years she could do well. She was fine with
Hmm.
it. But then she
Hmm.
started developing symptoms. She started developing vaginal bleeding, and
Oh.
she wasn't able to take it more. So she
Oh.
thought getting off HRT. She got off HRT, but then again she started suffering from symptoms,
Yeah.
and she was in a state where she couldn't take HRT, and she couldn't bear the symptoms as well. She was really
Hmm.
in trouble. Then she approached us, and we started the treatment. We definitely gave her a nutritional advice. We did some supplements to her daily routine, and we gave her homeopathic medicines for menopause. And
Hmm.
it's now 3 months down the line. She's absolutely fine, no
Oh.
symptoms, and
That's the beauty of it, right? When you stop HRT, you experience the side effects. I know you experience the symptoms coming back. But I don't think, with respect to homeopathy, even in any situations, even if you have to, stop in between, you're fine with it. There is absolutely
yeah,
kind of no side effects. You have a
effects.
peace of mind, yeah. And it's, yeah, and lovely. And I'm sure that, my menopausal women can surely reach out for the homeopathy treatment, and I wish them all natural treatments, and very happy and glad to hear that your program is going to address the holistic, the integrated program is addressing all of the taken care. Just blindly go and sign up for the program and it's done. Good. And how do you see that? You see more cases, menopausal women cases, and like there are more number of menopausal cases in your
Yeah,
clinic.
of course, rising number of menopausal cases now because there are so many factors.
Yeah,
Previously, diet was so natural. There were
yeah.
there were no preservatives. Now
Hmm.
diet is accelerated, so that has caused hormonal changes. That has
Hmm.
caused deficiencies. It is a depleting diet rather than a nourishing diet.
Oh,
There
yes.
are depleting and there are nourishing. So nourishing diets are diets which are natural, which give you vitamins,
Hmm.
which give micronutrients to your body. And depleting diets are diets which come with so many additives, preservatives that the antioxidants already in your body get depleted by removing these toxins, working for removing these toxins. So
Oh,
nowadays the diets are more depleting than nourishing. That is
yeah,
number one cause. The other
yeah,
cause is stress.
yeah,
The stress
yeah.
has increased,
Hmm.
lifestyle, work stress, the
Hmm.
relationship stress. There are so many factors.
Hmm. Hmm.
The life is so demanding nowadays. So you
Yeah.
stress all the time, and the pollution. Pollution has added stress to your life.
And also the chemicals from the pollutions as well, right?
The
Yeah.
disinfectants and everything which is used around in your household as well.
Yeah, the xenoestrogens, for examples, right?
So these are the causes of more menopausal cases coming up.
Yeah.
So I think this needs
That's
to
very saddened to hear that. Yeah, but then is there any one recommendation that they can at least, take it as a preventative measures from their in their lifestyle routines or something that you recommend for the viewers here, for the listeners
uh,
here?
I would say go for an anti-inflammatory lifestyle, I would say, rather not a diet, because it's
Mhm.
not a diet per se.
Oh,
Being anti-inflammatory is a lifestyle. It starts the moment you buy your food. From there it starts. What food you are buying, how you're cooking it, and the moment you cook, how are you eating it? The first morsel, how are you taking? What time are you taking? Are you chewing it or you're not chewing it? Are you doing it mindfully or you're not doing it mindfully?
oh yeah.
How's the food going inside? While the food is going inside, what thoughts do you send inside your body along with the food? It's important. It's
Half the time
important.
we are on the phone while eating food, or we are just in a
Yeah.
hurry,
No, no, no.
attending too
That's
many things, multitasking. Yeah.
absolutely. You must have the time for your food. You must be mindful when you're eating, what
Mm,
you are eating, and the
mm,
foods you are buying should be anti-inflammatory. The pantry in your house should not have foods which are full of additives and preservatives. So
mm.
the anti-inflammatory journey begins from there.
So it is
And
the inflammation that causes most, that is the root cause for most of the problems in our body.
absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, oh
I
yes.
did a session last week with
Mm,
the Arogyam group for anti-inflammatory diet, but one
mm.
hour session is not enough to complete anti because, as I said, it's a lifestyle. It's not just the diet. So
Yeah.
there's
And
so
what
much
other
to
lifestyles you recommend other than food? What other lifestyles that you recommend that they can
move.
full
Stay.
of?
You must move. Stay
Oh,
fit.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
important. Not
yeah.
only diet, it's the movement as well. So the
Mm,
diet, movement, and natural medicine. That is the
mm.
answer to all your illnesses, I believe.
And what about sleep? Are we missing something very
Yes,
important
sleep
here?
again, if you listen to my lecture on anti-inflammatory diet, you'll learn about sleep as well. Sleep
Yeah,
is the most important part of your life, and it reduces inflammation. If you have a good sound sleep for 7 to 8 hours, your
yeah.
inflammation definitely goes down. It's known that sleep is healing. It's called sleep is healing because while
Oh.
you sleep, the inflammation in your body goes down. The body tries to work on
Yeah.
fighting with the inflammation.
So I can conclude saying that sleep, stress, and start with a good diet, and that slows down your inflammation.
Yeah,
Yeah, at least these are simple mindful tips that the listeners can take away from this session. And
absolutely.
yes, it is really lovely to know that we have a natural treatment for this natural transition, which we must, take. In fact, I would recommend them all to go for a natural one. That is my interest because I don't like anything artificial coming into my body. Yeah, we can always, be at least safe, thinking, okay, there are no side effects at least, right? That's the most important things later coming. And then what about the liver? Most of the other treatments, medical treatments for this, it has a toll on the liver, right? As a part of, yeah, this uh,
So
this this is homeopathy with respect to that.
yeah, we do give medicines that will detox your body. It will
Okay.
detox the liver. It will detox the gut,
Hmm.
and that is one of the parts of our treatment
Okay. Okay. That's
because it is
that's
important to detox to start with.
Yes, we never know how much damage has been done. So it's like a purifying it, and then you start from there, beginning. Yeah, that's nice. Any other tips, or we can find it out in the next episode. That's nice for sharing your expertise, experience, and the support that you provide for menopausal women through homeopathy treatment.
To this, and our treatment is absolutely holistic, and it is based on an integrated approach. And
Okay. Yeah.
it's what I always say is that my patient is my priority. If I see, like I had a patient last week who had come to me with fibroids, and the
Hmm.
fibroids were 9 centimeters. So I
Oh.
immediately asked her to go to your GP, get a reference for the gynecologist, see the gynecologist, get the hysterectomy done. Because if
Oh.
your fibroid is 9 centimeters, I'm not going to bother you saying that go for homeopathic treatment. I know it does, it will not help.
It's
If it was
already grown big.
just, yeah,
Yeah.
If it was 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, I have 100% results for that. Fibroid below 3 to 4 centimeters, ovarian cyst below 3 to 4 centimeters, we treat homeopathically and we have had excellent results. But where I see there is a need of surgery, I will first send the patient to the surgeon. We have to prioritize what to do, what not to do. So the conventional system is our hero in emergencies.
Yeah,
it is
correct.
important. Those medicines are important. Whenever it's an emergency, we need to see our GP. We need to go to the A&E. So we need to decide what is right, what is wrong, where to go, where not to go.
That's very important. The regular checkups and then taking the quick prompt action in this phase, especially that is one of the important message for all the menopausal women here. Like, don't take it for granted. If something is signaling you, yeah. So to take the steps and actions that it requires to at least figure it out what it is and go for regular checkups as well, right? Yeah. I mean, I wanted to know, like, these are the top more or top 5 symptoms in menopause will be like, I would say, sleep problems, anxiety, brain fog, depression, and low energy levels. Do you have a fixed solution for all these things? And then just to give a rough timeline, how long do you take to treat these top 5? Any of them? Yeah.
Symptoms we usually, for all these symptoms, we put the patient in the fitness program where we give homeopathic medicine. It is a 3-in-1 program with homeopathic medicines, with fitness, and with diet, along with supplements. And it takes around 3 months, but the patient is zooming with energy back again. I had a few groups last year in fitness, which were
Do you do this online as well, Geeta?
It is all over the world.
Oh, great.
So we do it globally, and these 3 months, the lady will be back to her energy and back to.
That's nice, because the most worrisome symptom whenever I hear from the women is anxiety, hot flushes, and sleep disturbances. I wake up in between, at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. It's easy for me to fall asleep, but then the continuing the sleep has been a big issue. But then I'm working through diet, like all that antioxidant fruits and other stuff. I manage it, and it is working well for me. That's really nice. So when do someone approach homeopathy? Is it like if the symptoms are mild, or should we wait? Do they? Some people just wait till it becomes severe. So when do you think it's the right time for them to approach any treatment from?
When the symptoms are mild, it's a good idea to start with.
Yeah.
Because you wait and there's some damage done in your body.
Yeah.
It's important that you address it as early as possible.
Yeah.
Why suffer? There's no need to silence.
Yes. So as mild as it starts, just go and get it fixed, right? Don't have to wait for it to aggravate, and then later, Now that everyone is having an awareness on menopause, pretty much they know what they're going through, and it is so important that they take in charge of it as quick as possible. Yeah, that's lovely. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Geeta. It is really nice. Thanks for your time and the valuable insights that you have shared with us today. We look forward for more sessions, and we can have some more insights from you in the upcoming future. Thanks, and have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shami. It was lovely speaking to you as well.
Same.